for Ellington.
Ellington.
I know you're there, and I know what you're doing. Now we're off to Manchester in the morning.
Who says so?
Jim Coulter. He's signing us to represent Alex Suberoff.
Well, I haven't heard of him.
21-year-old attacking midfielder. Been on trial since the end of last season. Comes from Moscow Dynamo. Moscow Dynamo is the club.
OK, yeah. There's one thing I do know. What's the best-known fact about Jim Coulter, apart from his team winning the Premiership last year?
Go on.
He hates agents, so why is he calling us?
Maybe he's undergone a conversion. Maybe he wanted a pizza and dialed my number by mistake. I don't know. You got a problem with that?
No.
Vinny will be on your doorstep at 6. Oi. I need an interpreter. How's your Russian?
Slusha меня внимательно. Idiote. It's Russian for get lost.
It's Coulter's finest hour, because this is the prize he wanted most of all. The Premiership title for United, and the players lift him high, and really that says it all. Coulter, truly the hero for players and supporters alike here.
Yep.
Hello, is that 01813857008?
Yeah.
Richard Horseman here, Sports Council. Is that Adam Marley?
No. It's his brother.
Can I speak to him?
You do pick your times, don't you? Hang on. Adam? Adam? Sorry, mate, he's not here.
When you say he's not here, in what way is he not there? Has he changed his address?
No, he'll be back. I mean, he's round at his girlfriend's.
Oh, in that case, I'll come round and wait.
Look, can you make it some other time? He's got a lot on at the moment.
Look, I'm a sampling officer from the Doping Central Unit. All he's got to do is provide me with a sample. Shouldn't take all day.
I remember Coulter when he was at Liverpool. Right old bastard, wasn't he?
He'd just have to say hello and it would break your teeth. Funny thing was, off the pitch, he was an absolute vicar. No women, no booze, no G's, nothing. Broke people's legs and then went home to the wife and kids and played Scrabble.
Daughter works for the club, doesn't she?
Why not? Family business. She's the one who's got herself hitched to the Russian kid.
What language do they play Scrabble in?
If I remember Colette, she's more into action than words.
Club chairman, isn't it?
Don't you just love being in control?
Are you still looking at Richard Buchan, Jim?
Andy, I never look at Richard Buchan. Now, the chairman may have begun negotiations with Aberdeen in the belief that I'd appreciate his help in putting together my team. But I'm about to put him right on that point. OK, gentlemen.
There was an Arsenal scout at the game on Saturday. Any idea who he's interested in?
Who are you, son?
Frankie O'Sullivan, Evening News.
Oh, my regards to your editor. Andy, tell him next time he sends one of his reporters here, make sure it's one who's properly dressed. Look at you. This is a professional football club, son.
Mr. Coulter, you didn't answer my question about the Arsenal scout.
Well, he probably came to watch some decent football for a change. Andy.
I'm gonna get some breakfast.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you back here.
OK, well, look, it's good to see you again, and I'll catch you.
All right.
All right, good stuff.
See you.
Take it easy. It's a contact of mine, Frankie. He's on sport at the Evening News. Even gets an office car.
And a clothes allowance.
Yeah, he's always looked like man at Oxfam. But don't be fooled, he's a very smart boy. He's doing a big story on Coulter.
I better have his number.
I've got it. He can give you any background you need.
Background? I want the name of his tailor.
Now that one is for the Supporters Club raffle. This is for the little lad who was mascot against Chelsea. Remember, he's in hospital with a broken leg. And that is a quiz prize for local radio. Ah, hello.
Hello, love. Congratulations.
What? Oh, yes, thanks.
I brought my own interpreter with me. This is my brother, Ben. He speaks Russian.
Really? Oh, that's great. Nice to meet you, Ben.
Hi.
Well, let's go. Dad is in with the chairman.
The moment you sign any player over my head, I'm away. Team matters are my business.
The books are my business. You wanted to strengthen the defence. This guy's a bargain.
He's a bargain, because he's no good.
We can't afford a £4 million defender.
We can't afford a 25-year-old cripple. I've had him watched. If he crosses the halfway line, he needs national breakdown to bring him back.
OK, let's push on anyway. Are we any nearer terms with Subarov?
I want to see more of him.
How much more do you need to see? His trial period ends next month. We're going to lose him.
The lad'll do what I want.
Jim, no more waiting. I want Subarov's signature on a contract by the end of this week.
Mr. Marley, I've been waiting 2 hours. Is your brother coming home again, or isn't he?
I told you to come back some other time.
I heard about one of these tests the other day. The lad's mum said he'd been called off suddenly for a family funeral.
Look, I've got to go out now. When my brother gets back, I'll tell him you called, right?
He was a weightlifter, giant of a fellow. Well, that was the trouble. The wardrobe he'd been trying to hide in wouldn't stay closed. If he hadn't been building himself up with so many steroids, he'd have fitted in nicely. But then if he hadn't been taking steroids, he wouldn't have needed to hide. Why don't you give your brother a ring at the girlfriend's? You'd be doing him a favor. He's got a choice. He can have that one, any of these he likes.
Hello?
Laura, it's Dean. Let's have a word with Adam.
Adam? He isn't here.
Oh, did he say where he's going when he left you this morning?
I've no bloody idea where he is, Dean.
Listen, when he gets back, tell him there's this bloke from the Sports Council wants to test him. You got that? It's important, Laura. He's probably going to see his coach. Look, I'm not his keeper. There's bound to be some sort of explanation.
For your brother's sake, I hope you're right.
This is Alex. Sasha, say hello, sweet pea.
Hello, I'm very pleased to meet you.
I saw the game on Saturday. You played great.
Great.
Actually, he's still getting the hang of English.
Мой брат сказал, что вы очень хорошо играли в воскресенье.
Ой, здравствуйте. Ой, здорово. Вы по-русски говорите?
Sasha here gets very lonely. Don't you, sweet pea?
Она говорит, что вы одиноки.
Да нет, я с девушкой.
You've no mates, have you?
У вас нет ребят?
Poor sweet pea.
No, I'm sorry, I don't know the Russian for sweet pea. I did the business course.
Ellington.
Jim.
OK, laugh away about your work.
Well, since Ben here speaks Russian, you won't need the interpreter.
Anya.
Слушай, здесь хозяин, мистер Колтер. Он тебе напомнит, кто здесь переводчик.
Чего ты боишься? Он хороший парень,
Ты что, не
полномочий.
понял, кто здесь платит? Переводить буду я. Здесь серьезные дела.
Ну, чего?
Что чего? Что чего? Все будет нормально. Ты, главное, не лезь. О тебе же заботимся, окей? I will interpret.
Well, it seems there's a bit of a problem with your Russian, son. Alex doesn't want you to translate.
Ben, you translate, right?
Go on, love. Out.
Oh, yes. Welcome to our club.
Well, big man, I've got a hell of a problem, and you're going to sort it out for me.
Where the hell's Ellington?
Oh, nice to see you too. Lovely to see you, in fact, Mary. You're looking really nice today. Let me help you with your shopping.
Hello.
Where's Ellington?
No, he's over the road. What's the matter?
Trouble.
You get the position between Colette and young Alex here. Well, that's the problem. Now, we've sorted out a fee with Moscow, but there's a matter of personal terms. Now, obviously, I'd like the lad to have the best deal possible, but it's going to aggravate certain elements in the squad if they think Alex has been dealt with on a more generous basis than that.
Ну, сейчас о деньгах говорят. Ну, ты не волнуйся. Мистер Колтер тебе
So it's
делает
best if
хороший.
I'm seen to be taking no part in it. Now, I've talked to Mr. Bruce, and we're agreed the best thing is for you to negotiate directly with him. He's expecting you. Are you clear about that?
You want to pay him lots of money, but you don't want the rest of the team to know about it, so you want me to cover it up. Yeah, I'm clear.
OK. Now, what I have in mind's a 2-year contract worth $500,000 a year. You can take 4%.
Hang on. Have you forgotten something?
I don't think so.
Вы согласны, что мы вас предоставляем?
Классно. Нормально. Very good.
And one more thing, Ellington. Don't you go hawking my player around other clubs. The last guy who did that, he doesn't work in football anymore.
Take it easy. I've listened to that interpreter. Alex isn't being told half of what's going on. He's completely lost.
Listen, Ben. Managers buy and sell players. They put them in their teams or they drop them. They do not inform them. Hi, Colette. Is Michael Bruce ready for us?
I think he's expecting you.
Sorry.
Mary's been on. Adam Marley's gone missing from home.
Adam? No way. I saw him last week. If he was in a mess, why didn't he tell me?
Yeah, well, it gets worse. In the meantime, some geezer pops up from a trapdoor, wants to give him a drugs test.
Shit.
All right. Let's continue this outside, shall we? Excuse us, Colette. Right. This is what's going to happen. Vinny, you and I are staying here to see Michael Bruce. Get the cases out of the car. Ben, you're flying back to London to find out what's going on. Now, does everyone know what they're doing? If he's doing drugs, he's finished with us.
Quick, give me your number.
You call me at home.
Andy, get in the car.
Right.
His cab hasn't turned up.
No problem, son. Tommy! A club car is at your disposal. Where do you want to go?
The airport.
OK, Tommy. Collect.
Forget it all for an instance, because there are over 600,000 winners on National Lottery Instance every day. Lovely.
Catch Supercuts at Scottish Power. But hurry, after Sunday, it'll be too late.
You and your dog, if I had £1 for every time you spoil him, talk about waste of money. Here, be helpful for a change.
Come on, boy. Yellow softener and detergent. Hang on. Don't need separate softener. Money waster. Not.
Clean and soft. This bulb must have cost a bit.
No, no separate softener. It was over £1 less. And you did say £1 for every time I spoil him. Come down.
Classic jazz from the golden era in Jazz Greats. Every fortnight a different star on CD or cassette. 60 minutes of jazz. Jazz Greats.
For the first time at Landmark, when you buy a new leather or fabric suite, it's free of payments for 12 months. That's nothing to pay till April '97, followed by 48 months interest-free, which all adds up to an amazing 5 years interest-free. That's 5 years interest-free. But hurry, this offer is available now at Landmark for a limited period only.
We're simply the best.
The 5-year interest-free offer is also available at Landmark Leather Centre off the M8, Junction 10.
We're simply the best.
Mr. Ellington.
I may as well tell you, Ellington, that I don't like agents.
Do you know, no one's ever said that to me before.
Particularly agents who try to be funny. So, you're Coulter's latest gopher?
I'm no one's gopher. I'm here to negotiate terms for Alex Superoff.
Taking you long enough.
You're ahead of me there.
This should have been sorted out way back. But Superoff's been told to hold out for silly money.
Listen, if you've got a quarrel with Coulter, I'm sorry. But that's none of my business.
Don't piss me about, Ellington. We both know Coulter thinks because Superoff's boffing his daughter, he can get away with murder.
Well, you could always let Superoff go. I mean, his trial period's over in 3 weeks. After that, he's a free agent.
I want to do the best I can for the lad, within reason.
That's the first sensible thing I've heard you say. Magic, isn't he?
Pure gold, literally. He's going to be worth millions. And we're getting him for 500K. Bring him on, couple of seasons, we've got a £5 million player.
He can play a bit as well.
What?
He can do things that other players only dream about, because they don't realise they're possible.
2,000 a week. Plus bonuses.
As I said, in 3 weeks' time, Alex Superoff will be a free agent. Remember?
What's the offer?
Not as much as you suggested, but it's a start. Where's Alex?
You've missed him. The interpreter can go through it with him.
No. We'll go through it with him. That's a rough copy of the contract. I'll come back to you when I've talked to Alex. I won't roll over for you, Jim. Frankie O'Sullivan? Oh, this is Ellington. Yeah, Ben's brother. Fancy a drink?
Is there any sign of him?
No. The guy from the Sports Council left this number. You're going to be able to sort this out.
Well, first, let's see if we can find Adam. When did you last see him?
Must be a couple of days ago. I've been out a lot. I didn't get to my bed till 4 this morning.
Yeah, well, you better give me the girlfriend's address. We'll find out where he went from there.
Laura won't know where he is. They ain't speaking.
Since when?
Since 2 days ago. Laura phones me up asking me where Adam is. They had a bust-up, and he walked out.
Let me get this right. Adam wasn't at Laura's last night?
You got it. Well, look, this guy phones me up at 7 in the morning, man. I didn't have my head straight.
So you've lied to the sampling officer?
Ellington, what are you doing here?
Tommy Duck. Oh, yeah.
I thought you came out in a rash every time you came north of Watford.
No, I'm just buying young Frankie O'Sullivan a drink.
Don't you think a suit would be a better bet?
You're not wrong, Tommy. Great to see you.
All the best, Ellington.
Cheers.
So, what's the score with Bruce and Coulter?
Coulter is pissed off with Bruce because he's not getting enough money to develop the team. Bruce is pissed off with Coulter because he's more and more difficult to handle. Score-wise, it's a draw.
There's no such thing as a draw, Frankie. Why doesn't Coulter move?
Where to? He's a very ambitious man. Has he said anything to you about a move?
You must be joking. He wouldn't sing in the bath in case he was misquoted. Why?
I was just wondering.
Surely Bruce wouldn't get rid of him now he's won the title.
Bruce is ruthless enough to chop Coulter if it suited.
Except that he might lose Subaroff.
Correct.
So, if Coulter signs Subaroff, he's writing a suicide note.
Lower, Dave, lower.
Hi, Vic.
Adam, are you around?
No, out of season. He does his training on the roads, only comes in Mondays. Some sort of problem, is there?
Yeah, I need a word.
Adam's a nice lad, but he's selfish. And he has to be if he wants to make it. I can't see him falling apart just because he's had a bust up with his girlfriend. Much too focused.
How much too focused?
What sort of a question is that?
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
I know Adam. I know how careful he is with his life. He's clean.
Athletics is littered with people protesting their innocence and with guilty verdicts.
Why are you asking me this?
Well, regarded as practice for when the news breaks that Adam's ducked out of a drugs test. Speaking of which, is there any way that Adam could have been tipped off that a tester was coming?
Like how?
Well, you're very well connected with the Sports Council.
And you're very close to getting yourself punched in the face.
So what's happening?
Still no sign of Adam. And your brother nearly got beaten up by the coach.
What, Vic? He's so short he has to look people in the knee.
Well, you know what they say, Ellington. It's not size that counts, it's technique.
Listen, get hold of this Sports Council doctor. I'll talk to him.
Well, it's all sorted. Dr. Horseman's at the Sports Council for a meeting and Ben's going to see him at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I'm here now. I'll see him.
You've got Bradley Stokes coming in. He's going to sort out his contract with Nike. I thought Ben was sorting it out.
He'll probably get mugged by an old lady on the Sports Council steps.
He's part of the business. Use him.
You better go with him. Every competitor who's staying away from home should leave the governing body his contact address.
Well, maybe he didn't know that.
Every competitor should know their responsibilities, and so should their agents. I saw one of your lot on the box the other night defending that rugby player who's been naughty. Do you really think you're making a useful contribution to sport, making it easy for cheats?
Who says he's a cheat?
Look, Adam Marley's 18 years old. That's when it can happen. They reach a plateau. It's the how badly do you want it kid syndrome. What's so special about Adam Marley?
My brother looks after him. Just give us time to find him and talk to him.
Okay. I'll give you till midday tomorrow, but I'll have to report the delay.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, if a competitor's doing drugs and you've protected him, you could stand accused as well.
Has he shown?
No sign.
Look, Dean, this is serious. Is there anywhere else he could be? Has he got any mates he could have stopped over with, had a few drinks with, or made a night of it?
Do you mind if I use your toilet, mate?
Yeah, sure. It's through the kitchen and out the back. No, he wouldn't do that. He's in training. Look, when he gets back, I'll tell him you called, right?
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Yeah.
You know much about the brother?
Yeah, he's Adam's only family. He's looked after him since the mother buggered off. They're much closer than they make out.
Big bloke, isn't he?
What's the matter?
We're not having this meeting, okay? And Dad thinks that I'm missing the Tottenham game because I'm sick. Ben, you're my only hope.
Well, how about not having dinner with me then?
You could squeeze us in.
Well, you wanted somewhere we wouldn't be spotted.
Well, I think we're okay then. Even Christopher Columbus hasn't found this place yet. Come on.
Bread, madam. And for you, sir?
It's probably going to get you a road drill. Listen, Ben. Alex wants out.
How about you?
It's only Alex that's keeping me there. You've seen what my dad's like. I've got to get Alex out from under his thumb. Spurs. His mate's there already, Georgie. They were at Dynamo together.
Your dad brought us in. It looks kind of rude if we walk off with Alex, especially since he's doing all this for you.
Ben, all that's bullshit. He's doing it for himself.
No, I'm not sure I understand.
Dad is using Alex. I don't know how, but he is.
Why do you say that?
Because he uses everybody.
How you doing, Frankie?
All right.
What have you got for me?
How many people know how much Alex Subaroff is getting?
3. Coulter, the chairman, and me.
A bit short of the mark.
By how much?
Last month, the circulation of the Evening News stood at 236,000.
Go on.
Back page lead. Dressing room revolt threatened over Suvarov's pay. He's getting more than any of the internationals.
You any idea what's going on?
Funny, that's what I was going to ask you. Could Alex have said anything?
Only thing Alex can say in English is give me the ball. Andy Parsons. How did he get hold of it?
He happens to ghost Coulter's column.
So, I reckon there are 2 ways he could have got hold of this. 1, he could have got Coulter pissed.
Coulter's teetotal.
Or Coulter showed him the contract. Thanks, Frankie. No, not you. You're back.
Did you leak Alex's terms to the press?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Find something.
You talk to the media, I've got the players on my back. You're banned.
What kind of game are you playing here, Jim?
It's no game. You've done nothing to justify my confidence in you. I only want those people who want to work for me.
That's bollocks. You know I don't talk to the press. Now, I want to see Alex.
You're not entitled to see Alex. You are no longer his agent.
I'd like to hear that from Alex.
You are no longer his agent. This deal is off.
Muller rice, a satisfying blend of cool, light dairy rice with a delicious serving of fruit. Eat a Muller rice and give hunger the heave-ho. From Muller, who else?
Overeating and overdrinking can make digestive acid jump into the wrong place, and that means heartburn. Most heartburn remedies neutralise acid here, but often that's not where the problem is. Gaviscon's different. It soothes the burning here and keeps digestive acid here where it should be. And if I feel good, I look good. Gaviscon puts heartburn in its place.
Bruce Willis, Madeline Stowe, Brad Pitt. Crazy as a loon. Only one of them can stop the 12 Monkeys.
Pure softness for your woolens. Pure freshness for your cottons. Pure care for your delicates. Comfort Pure. A lightly fragranced fabric conditioner that's mild and gentle on your skin. Comfort Pure. Gentle and mild. The best comfort care for your money. The Comfort Pure Refill Pack.
Malcolm, 2 tallies. They must have a few, Bob. Oh, heck, they've seen me. I'll have to go over.
Take 'em this round, Mum.
Malcolm, you're Mummy's little soldier.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Mason from across the road.
Oh, I'm Nick and this is Jane.
What lovely names. I knew Mr. Townsend who lived here. He was always complaining of a drafty passage, saucy old devil. So I brought you this. It's from Scottish Gas. You just fill it in and they send you back a free tailor-made breakdown on ways to save energy and save money. You could get your roots done. Look, I'll have to get back. I've left my lad Malcolm on his own. He'll have barrows out and everything. They're just like me, Malcolm. Keep themselves to themselves.
Scottish Gas, energy efficiency advice.
Bless them.
The Citroën Xandia has one of the most advanced suspension and handling systems in the world. A system that compensates for every bump and bend the road can throw at you. So when they say there's no rock and roll, they mean it.
O'Sullivan here. Is Ellington there?
He's not in yet. Ben's here.
Yeah.
Frankie O'Sullivan.
Hi, Ben. Is Alex Subaroff going to Arsenal?
Well, that's news to me.
So why is Jim Coulter playing footsie at Scratchwood service station with one of the directors?
I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. You know what he's like.
Can you give this to Ellington? Vinny found it in Adam's flat.
Sure. That's the guy who's been buying up all the shares in Arsenal. Talk is he's looking to take over the board. If he was to install Coulter as manager.
Where'd you get this? British Museum? Hi, it's Ben.
Look, Ben, you shouldn't bring me here. Dad might hear us.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't hear you if you had a megaphone. We're in a motorway car park just outside London. Do you know he's talking to Arsenal?
Arsenal? Hello, Ben.
Sorry, a bit too much running on the laptop.
Who's that?
Frankie O'Sullivan, Evening News.
You want some team news, Frankie? Dad's put Alex in the stiffs. Punishment for talking to the press.
Yeah, but what about his contract?
There is no contract.
Hang on, shift it.
I'll call you back. It's me. Does Alex still want to go to Spurs?
Dr. Horseman.
Morning. Any news of Adam Marley?
I thought my brother talked to you about this yesterday.
Yes, I gave him till midday today. I'm going to have to file a report.
Well, it's not midday yet.
Oh, yes, you've got 5 minutes. Then I'll have to file my report. Good luck.
Any ideas?
Didn't Ben give you that list? I found it in Adam's flat yesterday.
Here we go. Steroids, amphetamines, clenbuterol, every bloody cheat's pill known to man. Spot the difference.
He's got rid of that toss-potty haircut.
He's changed. His body has changed. It's bigger. He looks like a machine.
Well, he's a growing lad.
I'd like to know what he's using for fertiliser.
Oh, cheer up. It doesn't have to be that. He could be ill with that terrible disease that produces too much testosterone in your body and you swell up and die. I'll tidy up, shall I?
Hello, yeah. Yeah, I've just started bodybuilding, and I've heard of this stuff called human growth hormone. I wonder where I could get hold of some. What, so if I come round, I can just buy it, can I?
Ask him if he does bacon. The butcher's closes early today.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll be round in a bit then. Yeah, cheers. Ta-da.
You prat! Why the bloody hell didn't you phone me? You were in charge of the situation. I've just had that sodding doctor in here. We've got a hearing on our hands now. You prat!
Oh, for God's sake, stop it!
I take it you're not entirely happy with the way I've dealt with the Adam Marley situation.
You are not in court now.
Yeah, well, you paid for me to talk like that, remember?
Yeah. And look how it turned out. You're a prat! Come on. We're going down that gym to find out what this bloke's selling and who he's selling it to.
He's not here. Why don't you talk to Ben? Ben?
Where the hell have you been?
Yeah, long story. Look, give us a ride home and I'll tell you all about it.
He was hit by a motorbike. He's been in hospital.
Well, thanks a lot for letting us know.
Yeah, well, fed up of being slagged off by Laura, wasn't I? Thought I'd give her something to worry about.
Well, we've all got something to worry about now, haven't we? I want a word with you. You've been poking around my stuff. What about your little friend? The one that came with you last time?
What does that mean?
No idea.
I think we better go and see Ellington.
So these legal then?
Well, books don't stop them.
Oh, yeah. Adam says he gets all his stuff here.
I don't know any Adam.
Yeah, you do. Adam Marley. You know, Dean's brother, the runner.
You're a nosy little bugger, aren't you?
Hello, Dean. Come to warn your supplier.
Piss off.
I don't care if you stick Semtex inside your body, Dean. Adam's mine.
I don't know where you got your story from, but you've got it all wrong, mate.
I better get Vinny out of here.
I jumped over the table to get out of his way and he tried to follow me. Tell him I'll think about the pills.
Dave, you all right, mate? What's going on?
You got some explaining to do.
Yeah, I was in an accident, you know.
Not to me. To the doctor who came to test you for drugs.
This is yours, isn't it?
That's my brother's.
Your brother always keep his stuff where you keep your condoms.
It isn't mine, all right? You must have left it there by mistake.
You two go back to the office.
Look, I don't know how it got there, but it is nothing to do with me.
Leave it, Adam. I've been looking at some photographs.
Doesn't prove anything.
Drug test, too.
Sure, I'll take a test anytime. As soon as I'm over this.
By which time it'll all be out of your system.
Ellington, get real. Everyone does it.
Listen! It's cheating. It's wrong. What is it with you kids? Why do you do this?
If you want to be the best, this is what you've got to do. Come on, Ellington, let's go.
You're not going anywhere with me. I wouldn't take you down the road.
Look, I'll stop, okay?
I can't trust you. You've ruined it for me. I'll be looking at you all the time thinking he's beautiful, but is he real? Do you know what I wanted? I wanted to be there when you took Olympic gold, so that everybody would see that you were special.
I get up at 5:30 every morning and run till it hurts. And then I get beaten by someone who's on drugs. I'm not doing this so you can have a wank.
All right, forget that. Do you know what this stuff can do to you? 20 years from now, it'll kill you. Is a gold medal worth your life?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm getting out.
You are joking.
It's not working.
Ben, I was the prat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think I'm getting through to you. I said I'm sorry.
You haven't trusted me from the beginning.
What are you talking about? I've given you loads of people to look after. You've worked your nuts off. I'm very pleased.
Don't patronise me. You give me the deadbeats to look after, darts players who can hardly see the board. You keep things from me. You tell Vinny more than you tell me.
That's because Vinny tells him what he wants to hear.
Hello, Ben. This is Spurs' potential new star.
Это правда? Молодец. Классно. Very good. Good.
Jim Coulter.
Jim.
Have you got Alex with you?
It appears we have, yeah.
Okay, listen. If the boy wants a London club, that's fine.
Good, because Spurs are coming for him.
He's to sign nothing till he's spoken to Arsenal.
Do you want to talk to Arsenal?
No, you don't. Do you, Sweet Pea?
He don't want to go to Arsenal. He sees himself at Spurs.
There are reasons why he has to go to Arsenal. Listen, I've got 10 grand going spare. Ellington, it's yours if you can get him to agree to Arsenal.
You ever heard of a loop tape, Jim? It's when you join the end of a tape onto the beginning, and it just goes round and round, saying the same thing over and over again. Now, I'm not dealing with Arsenal on this one. I'm talking to Spurs.
What would you say if I told you that's not the only deal you could make if Alex goes to Arsenal? Do you want to work for me?
I'd rather all my teeth fell out. So what was the score then, Jim? Let me guess. You wanted out. Arsenal offered you the job on condition that you brought Alex Suberoff with you.
Remember what I told you, big man. I'll make sure you never work in football again.
I'll start looking for work straight away. I'll probably meet you down the job centre.
Sorted. Organised. Dogovorilis.
Классно.
Frankie's here.
I owe you a drink.
Come on, my son.
Got the office girl to fax it. Thought you might like to know the back page lead. Look at that byline. 30-point bold. Bigger than Andy Parsons.
Old news, pal. How would you like an exclusive interview with Spurs' brand new signing?
I can even provide you with an interpreter. Established member of the firm. If that's all right with you.
Capturing the overloaded, the armed and dangerous.
In a new series on Scottish, what you're about to see really happened.
Don't worry, we'll find her. And her killer.
Killer? I know something terrible's happened. And I know he's responsible.
The limestone suggests the Bath region. But the car was found in London.
I fail to see how you can accuse me of murder, Inspector, when you don't even have a body.
Michael Gambon presents Expert Witness starting this Friday at 8:30 on Scottish.